Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 4th episode of this career mode. We are going to be racing in the Japanese Works Cup series. We're going to turn qualifying on. There are 2 races, one at Phillip Island, which is a really nice circuit, and the other one at Motor Park Oschersleben, I think that's how you pronounce it. I have no idea. We're going to be in the Team Colex Honda NSX. Oh, and cutscene.
This is one of the primary examples of a Japanese sports car. She'll give you 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. And with superb aerodynamics and high-speed stability, a top speed of over 170 mile an hour. Blow the hammer on this little lady, she becomes a bit of a handful.
Right, so qualifying at Phillip Island. We do 1 lap of qualifying as usual, so let's see how we can do. So first corner is very fast, but you do just have to tap on the brakes going into it, I think. Which we do. We ride the curb, the back end comes out. Could have taken that a bit quicker, but here you do have to brake. Get the power on nicely, let the car drift out. Not drift out, just let it go out. It's not just a drift, even though this is, you know, the Japanese drifting car. Right, we need to brake nice and early for this corner, just after the 100-meter board, I think. It's a bit too late, should have braked just before, I think. This corner's fairly quick considering we haven't had much time to accelerate. Get a nice late apex for the upcoming straight. Now this is all flat out and it's really rewarding as well, especially if you're at nice high speeds. And now probably the best one on the track, this long left-hander, which you just have to just lift off or keep it to the left for the right-hander. It's going to brake nice and early for it. Could have let the car come out a bit wider there. This bit's now flat out, so it's all about taking the line of least resistance, which we try to do. Let the car drift out. Straight line to the start finish straight, as this is our only flying lap. And we do a 1:31.7. Let's see where that puts us. And we're on pole position, or by almost a second. We have aced this this track and our competition. 2 Honda NSXs on the front row, followed by 2 Nissan. I think they're called R300s. But we get a really good start, and McCrawford right behind us coming up alongside, Lomac getting overtaken. The Honda NSXs seem to be quicker in acceleration as a result, so I'm going to guess that the Nissans just hold their own a bit better through the corners. Going to brake there, just get the power on as we go through the corner, and we have absolutely destroyed everyone. Which is a shame. Maybe if I'd known this I would have qualified a bit lower down the order, but there we go. Going to brake just before the 100-meter board. Held that in about at 51 miles an hour in second gear, so not bad. Going to dab on the brakes. Missed the apex, but I don't think we lost too much time as a result, maybe a tenth or 2. Flat out through all of this, and as we come to what is probably my favourite part of the track, as I said in the qualifying lap. Can we hold it flat? Yes we can. We tap the grass, that slows us down, gets the front end push. So tapping the grass, what it does, it slows down that front end a bit, and it also just, which will mean that it'll pull your car into the corner a bit more. So it's really useful if you think your car's going to go out a bit wide. Just get that front wheel just to touch the grass and get it over the curb, and it kind of just holds it in a bit better, or just lift off. I think the car would have held around the corner anyway, but yeah, so it would have held around the corner anyway, but I just thought just try and get it turned in a bit more. Flat out through the first corner, back end comes out. Get the power on nice and early. 97 miles an hour, 98, 99. And we push through. We have absolutely destroyed everyone. You can barely see them in the distance. They are just a speck now. Going to break just before the 100-meter board again.
Don't get complacent now, but you're doing great.
55 miles an hour through there. I think we did that a bit quicker than last lap as a result. Try to feather the throttle through here. Let the car come out. Be decent. Let's see if we can take the long left-hander completely flat this time. As a result, we want to be right over to the right-hand side of the track. Take a nice sweeping line in. Get to the apex later. We've touched the grass. Not the worst thing in the world. 53 miles an hour through there. Could have had it held. Could have taken it with a bit more speed and let it come out wider earlier. And all about the path of least resistance now. Flat out as we come out to finish the first race, and we are going to win here in Phillip Island. A 129.49.
First place. Now that is what I call racing. Fantastic.
He seems happy. Fastest lap, won by almost 8 seconds. And we now go into qualifying at Oschersleben. Oschersleben? I do not know how to pronounce it. I remember when I was younger, I used to call it Oschersleben. I'm completely wrong. We're going to brake, lift off, let the car roll in. Whoa! Let's see if we get oh my god. Well, that's that over. We braked a bit too late. We released the brake and rolled in, but then we were just going in too fast for the right-hander, which is a shame. But that's what happens when we just do one lap of qualifying without practice before. So this is going to be interesting, but we are in the Honda, which seems to have the best acceleration of all the cars. Not the greatest starts, but not terrible. Let's see if we can just dive it up the inside, as the cars ahead of us seem to be braking already for some reason. We're going to hold it around the outside, get the power on. The car's holding really well as we take about 3 people around the outside as we move up into 13th place. We're going to dive down the inside here. Up the inside, we can't quite make it on the red. Whoa, just tapped in there. Okay, so this is the same as the DTM track. We don't turn right just yet. Flat out through here. Lift up, touch the brakes for the next 2 left-handers. Whoa. Wanted to go up the inside of him through there, but I just misjudged the space as we kind of just drift slightly through there. This corner would be all... just can't find a way through. I just misjudged the gap. I thought I'd be able to get him on his left, but I kind of failed with that. Right, let's see what we can do into this corner now. Brake nice and late. Get the power on early. Down the inside to the... Whoa. They all just kind of parked it there. Had to go up into the grass to avoid them. We're going to dive it down the inside of the orange Nissan. Get the power on us. We're now into 4th as we start our final lap of the race. Get into the slipstream, move to the inside. We have so much more speed than him right now. We just don't seem that fast in a straight line. We move up the inside of... Whoa.
If you want to keep your pace, keep off the infield. It will only slow you down.
We got a touch from him there, which just really unsettled the car. So we had to just release off the accelerator and let it roll through. But we're in 3rd, and at the minute we are going to win the championship. This is the last race, but we don't settle for 3rd, we go for the win. And we can definitely get it here, as we are much quicker than the AI through this section, I feel. We're flat out through the first bit, we're going to lift just to stabilise the car through the next corner. Go over the grass a bit.
Stay focused and you'll be on that podium.
I think we're all drifting through there, not the fastest way. We're probably catching up through here. We ride one curb. And we go up the inside, we push him just a little bit, get right up on that curb. I think that was a fair move. Now we're up into second. We can definitely get the win here. Gonna break nice and early. Don't want to ruin it. Whoa, God, he really parked it on the apex. We're gonna dive him into this corner though. But neither of us had enough speed to really dive it. But we're going to push him as we go through the last corner. We use him as a wall, and we're going to win the second race of the season and both races as a result. Woo. Stanley, and there we go. We have won it by an absolute mile. Almost, what is that? Well over 2 times the points. That is insane. 2.5 times the amount of points a second. That is incredible. So now what do we have next? Oh, we're really getting into the mix now. So that kind of ends episode 4. For episode 5, we will either be racing in the Formula Ford or the Palmer Caterham Challenge. Palmer Caterham races at Brands Hatch and Snetterton, I think. Brands Hatch, Autumn Park, and Zandvoort. Formula Ford will be racing at Motor Park Oschersleben, Sandown, and Oran Park Raceway. I think I might do the Formula Ford, but we'll see. So that ends episode 4. Thank you guys very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe. And until next time, stay milky, guys.